Holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much. Now, you know Giannis Antetokounmpo has one of sports' best nicknames, the Greek Freak. He said, when I first heard it, I was like, what's going on? Why am I a freak now? But then I realized it was about my athleticism and the things I can do. And so I embraced the nickname. I love it, and it's a part of me now. Kevin?
It's a terrific one. David, thanks. He does stand out. Wow. As the regular season continues, Smitty, what's it like on those long road trips?
You know, Kevin, it can really wear on you, especially physically. And then being away from home for so long, that's not great. But on the positive side, the lengthy road trips are a chance to bond with your teammates.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Portland, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Middleton, pass to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing. And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here, the most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Middleton right side. Banked in off the glass. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
Antetokounmpo against Simon. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Over Hart. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
That's a big-time screen assist from Nurkic. He flat out screened the entire D.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
The line for Portland. Yusuf shooting one.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Nurkic. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Simons from outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
Holiday sets the pick for Giannis. The rebound by Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside and finished off by Nurkic.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Allen surveying the D. From deep, Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Portland making their last shot. Another shot. The kick out to Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Nurkic a screen on Antetokounmpo, and Simons wide open. He'll fire. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Trailblazers leading by 4.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
On the court for the Bucks, Baca is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Carter in at the point guard position. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Now here is Carter. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6 from deep Ingles. The rebound by Sharp. Portland leading. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going, and for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with. Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Milwaukee shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one drops. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Here's Lillard following the score by Serge Ibaka. There's the 3, and Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 9.
The range of Lillard is endless. You cannot let him get looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
Ibaka with the screen on Lillard. Here's Hill. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Lillard.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams.
Erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so he'll bring it up for the Bucks, trailing by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. inside. It's tipped. Lillard outside. Over Hill. Can't nail the jumper.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Portland Trailblazers.
Hey, yo, their offense has been clicking. They're making the right reads, and they're making the most of their opportunities.
I like their aggressiveness, not just taking what the defense gives them, they're taking what they want.
And now, let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it done in the first half.
They've each been fantastic tonight, playing with fire, doing just about everything. Lots of pressure on these two in the second half.
I remember being the guy on the given night. Well, for me, it was all nights.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Trailblazers leading by 5.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. The three-pointer, no good. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
About 1 minute played here in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Grant against Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Lillard with it. 14 points for him. Passes to Hart. Takes a 3. Lillard again missing. Bucks trail by 8. Allen passes to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Over Hart. Middleton can't get it to go. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Lillard bounce pass. Left side Grant. That one wide left.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Pass to Holiday. The shot by Middleton, wide open, and the Bucks miss again.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Lillard finds Simon. Back to Lillard. From deep three-point range, the Trailblazers rebound. Nurkic the pass to Simons. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown. Middleton's got 7 points in the game.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trays. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Offline from the top of the key. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Trailblazers up 5. From Portland. We're back in a moment.
19.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bucks, the 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Holiday out there with Carter, and it's Connaughton in it with the small forward, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Feeds it to Grant. Pass to Watford. Shot from free throw range. Hart, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. From 10 feet out. Fader on the way, and it's in off the backboard.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Plays it up and banks it in. Grant's got his first points in this one.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
And late in the game here, it's just as important to get stops. We'll see if either side is up to the task.
To the middle. Here's Grant. No good. Shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Giannis inside. He's covered by Grant. Here's Giannis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Nurkic kicks to Simons. To the inside. Grant down low. To the Kumbo. Antetokounmpo's there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync at the worst time. Costly.
Sharp checked in for Grant. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Sharp. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Van Connaughton. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Javon Carter. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And that's an intentional foul.
Damian Lillard. First personal foul. First team foul. Milwaukee Bucks starts the fourth and final quarter in 6-man.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Damian Lillard. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And Holiday doesn't get easily rattled. He has a calm personality that helps him in big moments.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. 26 seconds left in the game. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Here is Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Holiday. Three-pointer, Lillard misses the 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Third team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Big trip for Giannis. Normally at the stripe, he's better in the pressure moment.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Simons. Here's Hart. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Outside Holiday. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Chris. You see Giannis every day. He seems to still come up big every time.
He's showing how great he is. I mean, he's been consistent all year. He's been a threat in the paint. And he's been a great leader, too. So, I mean, he's having a heck of a year. And we need him to be that player, that great player for us.
He's certainly performing at that level. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.